Okay, coming up on Villain News, I'm going to be doing a series of videos about Marvel's Comic-Con announcements of their future films coming up. That's going to be a lead up to Avengers 2. So, the first one I'm going to talk about is the Guardians of the Galaxy. A lot of people aren't really familiar with this comic. It's been around though since the late 60s. I am not really that much familiar with it. I had to do my own research, as I'm sure you did it as well. But this one isn't going to be based on the 1969 Stan Lee Guardians of the Galaxy Marvel. Basically, they're like, obviously, space protectors, obviously protectors of the universe. Kind of like the Green Lantern Corps for DC. Well, this is like the Marvel version of the Green Lantern Corps. But the really exciting news. Oh, well, let me say this first. They're going to do the '08 version of the Guardians of the Galaxy. So basically, they're using a bunch of CGI creatures, and I'm sure everyone has seen the pics just as I have. Drax the Destroyer is a great character. He looks ruined. It's like that Xbox War of God looking character is what he looks like. They don't have that old school Silver Age Marvel feel, which is going to be terrible. They're all going to be CGI creatures. There's going to be humans involved, you got to imagine, on the spacecrafts. But they just look like they're Disney characters from like the Ice Age characters or something, like that squirrel. But anyway, this is supposed to be a lead up into Avengers 2. So you know Thor or Captain America or Iron Man or maybe even all of them will have a short cameo here or there throughout the movie. No one's even really interested in these heroes. There was even comments where people were like, I hope they get killed off and then there's no sequel. I hope it's just a lead up to Avengers 2. And I almost feel the same way. But the real good news, the only thing that gets you looking forward to this, and that's going to get asses in the seats, is that Thanos, the villain from the ending of the credits of Avengers 1, is going to be the main villain. It's not completely official because Marvel kind of like keeps things low key, but obviously it gets leaked, obviously, so everyone knows. So it's going to be a lead into Avengers 2, so it's going to take place after Avengers 1, and obviously Thanos, who wants to conquer the universe and loves to destroy things. Great villain that they created, 1973. I really want to read some of these comics that he's in. They look amazing. If you watch like the origins of him on like Watch Mojo on YouTube, I would recommend watching that. I so want to get my hands on some of those comics. They look like a great read. And anyway, but Drax the Destroyer also made his debut in the one versus Thanos. So not much. So it's not going to be the Silver Age Guardians of Galaxy. It's going to be the 2008 version meshed with the old Avenger team. Alright, coming up for my next video, this is JBM from VillainNews. I'm going to do one on Captain America 2, and then there's, I forgot what I was going to do it on. Ant-Man. I'm kind of familiar with him. He's in a cameo of a bunch of different Marvel comics. That's all I've seen him in. I've never read an Ant-Man comic. But check that out. I'm going to do my research for Ant-Man. This was JBM from VillainNews. Subscribe for more horror and comic book discussion videos.